you're having a wonderful day. We have a couple of exercises I'd like you to work on at home while you're unable to come into the martial arts school. First thing I'd like you to do is a couple of exercises. The first one would be push-ups for a minimum of 30 seconds, followed by double chops for a minimum of 1 minute, followed by mountain climbers for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now, I'd recommend doing 2 or 3 rounds of each one of these exercises. You already know how to do the push-ups, you already know how to do the double chops, but for the mountain climbers, if you have any questions about mountain climbers, a couple of things you want to know about this is you want to always have your hands on the ground and one leg close in. When you're doing this exercise, you want to step up, boom, switch to the other leg. Switch, 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 while you're performing this exercise. So make sure you do a couple of those today. A couple of rounds of it would probably be the best way to go. Thank you and have a good day. Green belts, I'd like you to work on today green belt combination number 1. Back leg front kick, back leg ground kick, back punch. The main focus I want you to have today on these techniques is both foot positions as well as making sure you retuck those kicks. Now I'm going to perform this technique sideways so you can see it a little bit better. Trailer, Jabi, hiya! Now when you're performing the kick, you got to remember it extends all the way out and comes all the way back in. Taking that offensive step first. You take a small step, knees up, kick, retuck. Take that leg, turn those toes all the way out. Back leg ground kick, make sure those toes turn all the way back. Then powerful back punch extending all the way out. Then to the other side, here! Same thing on this side. Small step, back leg front kick, retucking all the way in. Turn the toes, back leg ground kick, boom, all the way across, retucking. Back punch all the way out. The line del turn. Here! In order to make those front kicks a little bit better, what I want you to work on is finding something to hold on to at home. Be it a wall, be it a piece of furniture, or if you find a friend who can help you out by holding you up nice and steady. What I want you to do is take your hand, hold on to whatever it is, other hand up, punch is ready position. Start with one leg at a time. You're going to take your leg, extend it all the way up, powerful front kick tuck, extend it out, back in, and down. You can see when I put my leg down, I'm not going to put it on the ground. I'm going to maintain balance and continue to strengthen the leg. Hand stays there. Again, you're going up, out, in, down. Keeping it off the ground. I recommend doing about 25 of these on each side. Finally, I'd like to do a couple stretches before we finish up everything here today. Remember, take some time, minimum 30 seconds on each stretch, and make sure you're fully warmed up using the other exercises and techniques I told you to work on today. Now, the first thing I'd like you to do would be your regular leg pull, which you already know. So you'll take your left leg and extend it all the way out. Toes pointing up, knees flat, other legs tucked nice and tight, hands are together, deep inhale. Reach up and extend all the way down. Eyes focused on your toes, look at them, and count yourself down for a total of 30 counts on each side. I even recommend doing it more than once. Remember your goal, start here and then pull yourself down a little bit more. Always keep your eyes on your toes and make sure you extend both your hands all the way out equally towards the target. Remember, do one side. After you finish that, switch your legs, same thing, tucked in tight, leg extended, toes pointing all the hands all the way together, deep inhale. Reach up and extend all the way down. Again, eyes are still focused on the target, which would be your toes. Hands are both towards that foot at the same time. Remember, your goal is equality on both your hands as you extend down. Why? Because when you only put one hand out there, it turns your body, it stretches different, it doesn't give you as much of an efficient technique. So you want to make sure both hands go out equally towards the target when you're doing that stretch and keep your eyes on the goal. Now, after you finish doing that on both sides, I recommend minimum 30 seconds on each side. Same thing for the next stretch. Take both your legs, extend them all the way out. Make sure your toes are pointing all the way up. Knees are down, hands are together, deep inhale. And exhale, you're going to extend all the way forward and down to the ground for leg split and bending, going forward as far as you can. Now remember, when you're doing this stretch, you want to bend at your hip as far as you can forward, extending your hands out. You should feel the stretch here on the bottom of the leg and in the back also. So make sure you extend it all the way out as far as possible and hold there for minimum 30 count. I recommend go a little bit longer. Then bring it right back up and you're done. The final stretch I'd like you to do today, and for this next one, get there any way you need to, is to go up into a full straddle. Take both those legs, keep them where they are, extend yourself forward if you need to, or stand up first if you'd like to instead. And extend those legs all the way up the side and hold it here for a minimum of 30 counts. Remember again, make sure you are well warmed up before you do any of these stretches, and hold it there for a minimum 30 count, or longer if you'd like to. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.